guys, welcome to our first video on LEF TV, Lake Erie Fishing. I'm Clancy, and right next to me is my brother Cletus. This video will be talking about our tackle and rod and reel collection. So here, for our first spinning rod, we have a Shakespeare Excursion. It's a 7-foot medium action. We have a 3,000 size reel on with 8-pound fluorocarbon and a Yum Dinger. For our next spinning rod, we have the Shakespeare Ugly Stik GX2. It's a 6'6" medium action. We have a loose speed spool with 10-pound mono and a Guggen Baits Bandito bug. We have two bait casters. Our first one, the rod is an Abu Garcia Vengeance, 6'9" medium heavy. The reel is an Abu Garcia Ultra Max with 20-pound Power Pro braid. We have a Booyah Pad Crusher frog tied on. For our next bait caster, we have another Abu Garcia Vengeance. This one is a 6'6" medium heavy action. The reel is an Abu Garcia Black Max with 30-pound spider wire braid, and we have a 110 Whopper Plopper. So in our first tackle box we have here is full of our terminal tackle. So weights, hooks, bobbers, steel leaders, and up here we have our extra wide gap hooks for our soft plastics, which range from 2/0 to 4/0. These are all of our soft plastics. First, we have Power Braid Trigger Claws with some other creature baits in there. Our second bag of soft plastics is Power Pro Swim Baits. Next is Power Pro Power Worms, so long ribbon tail worms in a tequila sunrise color. And in these next two bags, in here are stick baits, and in here are miscellaneous lures, so extra Senkos, stick baits, tubes, lizards, and craws. In our next tackle box here, we have, in this section at least, some miscellaneous soft plastic, so stick baits, tubes, lizards, and craws. In this section right here, we have our swim baits. Our first swim bait is a live target bluegill. It has very nice subtle action, so I would use it in clear water or in colder water. I would recommend putting a treble hook on this right here, the keeper. It's a very nice lure. Our other swim baits are both by the brand Storm, the Wild Eye series. Very great swim baits, caught plenty of fish on them. Our next section here includes spinner baits and a buzz bait. Spinner baits are pretty fun to use. You can catch plenty of fish on them. In our next section here, we have some lipless crankbaits and a small jerkbait. You can catch pretty much anything on these, especially on the small jerkbait. In our next section here, we have a small Rapala jerkbait. Nice action. You can either do straight retrieve or a jerk pause. These two are some Rapala double jointed minnows. We have a really good action. And right here we have a rooster tail. Next tackle box here, in this section we have some inline spinners, spoons, we have a hair jig in here, and up here some more inline spinners. I would really recommend these, especially rooster tails. We're great for almost basically everything. This section over here, we have a double jointed Rapala. Two of them actually. This one is in a craw color. Worked pretty great. In our next section here, we have a couple of lipless crankbaits. These two are KVD Red Eye Shads. Have great action. I would use them in the pre-spawn. That's when I think they work the best. And right here, we have a very natural, very small live target bluegill lipless crank. Caught plenty of them. It's actually pretty heavy for its size. You can cast it pretty far. And in these ones, we have a couple of small jerk baits. I would use these for trout, bass, really anything. Work great. So this is our last box here. We'll start from up here. This right here is a Mepps Black Fury inline spinner. Works great. I use this for pike. Caught one on it. Great action. Right here I have some more swim baits. This is a live target threadfin shad. About $10. Worked great. I've caught them on this. And this is another storm walleye minnow. This is a jig head from the 360 swim baits, the 360 GT, I believe. This right here is my live target realistic popping frog. I would recommend this more in open water, close to like wood, not so much in the mats, because it does sink a little bit and it will collect some of that muck. Right here we have a double bladed buzzbait. I need a faster gear ratio reel to use this, but has great action in the water. Over here we have some jigs, 2 jigs right here, chatterbait, black and blue Z-Man chatterbait. We have a white and chartreuse, another small bitsy bug jig, and right here we have the Strike King bluegill swim jig. In our next section we have a couple of spinner baits. We have this one right here, black with a trailer. This one over here, I actually made this, I don't know why, kind of weird looking. We have another black one here with a Colorado blade. And right here, I took off the skirt here and you can put on any trailer. Works pretty good. Next here, we have a Rapala Husky jerkbait. Pretty nice action in the water. Pretty good for its price. About $7. Caught a couple of fish on it. Actually a lot. Right here is our top waters. We have right here the Lucky Craft Sammy. Works pretty nice, has really good walking action. We have right here a Lunker Hunt Popper, has also great action with a feathered treble hook on the back. Right here we have a Super Spook Jr. by Hedden, I believe. Has really nice action, caught a couple, kind of beat up in the front. And last but not least, we have the Whopper Plopper 90, a 75, and a white and red eyes.
This is a Berkley scale we have. It's about $13. It works really nice. I really recommend it. It's waterproof. It does basically anything a scale will do. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching our first video on LEAF TV. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Peace.